Ma'am. So yesterday we have seen the data structures. We have seen 2 data structures out of 6. I tried to explain you the vector and the list. These 2 data structures we have seen yesterday. Today we are seeing I'll try that we will complete all the remaining 4 data structures, right? Okay, so I'll share my screen and then we'll start. My screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So we are starting with today's agenda. I think we ended here at the merging of the lists, right? So starting with day 3. Firstly, I'll talk about the vector data structure. So vector data structure in R is what it is. Homogeneous and one-dimensional, right? Generally, when we talk about the vector, so we need to understand the concept of categorical data. I think every one of you is knowing what is categorical data. Yes or no? You have any idea about categorical data? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So usually there are various kinds of variable available in statistics, right? We can classify them as a qualitative variable, quantitative variable. These are the broad classification. If we will go inside this, we can say there can be discrete variable, numeric variable, ordinal variable, nominal variable, likewise, right?
Yes, ma'am. We know that. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So when I talk about the categorical data means where there is a possibility of categorization, right? That type of data is known as categorical data. For example, gender, marital status. So if I want to classify my data on the basis of gender, I can say gender, because only possibility with the gender variable is that you can only classify your respondents on the basis of their gender, right? Similarly, we can classify respondents on the basis of their marital status, maybe occupation, nationality, etc. So that way we can say categorical data is the data which can help us to categorize our objects, right? So when we talk about the R programming, in R programming, to create categorical variable, we need to use vector data structure. So to create vector, we need to use the function called vector, right? I hope till here I'm clear to everyone.
Yes, ma'am.
So when I talk about vector, we can say, suppose I'm creating a normal vector first with the name gender, right? I'm assigning some categorical data or maybe some character data inside the gender. Suppose I'm writing I hope visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Male, female, male. Okay, ma'am.
So I'm copying this and putting in the chat box. If anyone wants to take it from the chat, they can take. So here I created a vector gender. In that we have stored male, female, lady, male, female, man, etc. Right? Now I'm executing this. So you can see it is executed. When you will call your gender variable or when you will print your gender variable, you can see these will be the values, right? But can a character vector will be a vector? We need to check that. So there is a function called is.vector. Inside this, I'm passing the gender. So is.vector, from the name itself, it is quite clear. I'm asking whatever I'm passing inside this function, whether it is a vector or not, right? So it is very similar the way we are talking in the English, right? That is why the functions of R is very, very easy to understand, right? So when I'm typing this, it is obviously when I'm asking whether the particular thing is a vector or something. So that way the output will be in the form of logical value. It's true or false, right? So once I'm pressing enter, you can see it is returning me false. Means gender is not a vector. Is it clear? Friends, it is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now, if it is not vector, so then what we can do, I think I told you we need to use the vector function here. So what I'll do, in the gender itself, I'm using the vector and storing the gender. Right? What I did, I already created gender. I want to convert this into the vector. Right? So what I did, I am passing inside the vector the name of my vector, that is gender, and storing it into the same. So now I'm pressing Control Enter. Without an error, I'm getting the. Now, once I'm executing gender, you can see in the output in the console. Once I'm calling gender, you can see these are the various values we have stored in the gender. And if you will see the last one, which is the labels. Labels are what? Female, lady, male, and man. These are the 4 labels. Clear? Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
That means this is a categorization of your data. So once you are using the vector, it will categorize your data. So the meaning of this is that vector we can use usually for the character kind of vectors, right? This is the first way of defining the vector. Other way is that if suppose directly, I'm talking about suppose occupation. So directly I can use the function called vector, and inside this I can store my vector, right? So suppose I am only representing the occupation categories by the first letter: business class, service class, again business class, maybe housewives, then service class, business class, tired. So you can see what I did. Here we have created an object named as occupation. We are creating this object as a vector, and in the vector we are storing some of the values using the C function. So here we are taking B, S, H, and R. These are the 4 categories: business class, service class, housewives, and the retired people. Clear, everyone? Now I'm pressing Control Enter. You can see successfully it is executed. Now when you will call occupation, it will return you the values stored along with the labels. Clear, everyone?
Hello, madam.
Yeah.
Actually means I didn't get what is the use of that factor, because just we create that vector that by using that category data, but after that command execution is dot factor gender, so it access that gender vector, and it display the values, means that here it will display now in this example BHRS levels it will display. So means suppose one word is repeated, so it will just count it as a one and that display.
Sir, may I know who is speaking to me?
Satish ma'am.
Satish sir. Sir, have you means you are here? You are from the academic side.
Yes ma'am.
Okay. So have you written any research papers previously? From which field you belong to?
Sorry
From which field you belong to?
ma'am, computer field. I am the teacher of computer science.
Okay. So okay. So means this is from the point of view of the social science field, right? If I'm saying, so you need to understand this thing. Like if suppose I'm saying, suppose I'm doing a survey, right? I'm asking the gender of the people, right? So it is quite obvious. Usually there are two genders, male and female. Apart from that, we can take also transgender, but usually we can say male and female, right? So maybe
Yes,
if I'm asking from any female, she will say female. From any particular person who male, he will say he is a male. Likewise, suppose I have done a survey of the 100 people, right? So once I want to categorize my data, that how many male and how many females are there, because there are only two possible categories, male and female. So I can say there are, suppose maybe there are 45 males and 55 females, right? So this kind of data is known as categorical data. So to create categories in the R, we need to use factor function, right? So once you are talking about the simple, suppose I'm talking about line number 206 according to my script. Once I'm running this, right, you can see, and once I'll call this gender, you can see it is only telling me the values which I have stored in the gender. But once I'm converting this into the factor, along with the values stored, it is also giving me the labels available. So there are 4 labels: female, lady, male, and man. Although if I say female and lady, one in the same thing, male and man is one in the same thing. We can replace that. So that way I can convert all these 4 categories into the 2 also. I'll show you how. Getting my point? The difference, are you understanding?
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. So with the help of that is not factor method,
Is
where
not factor is
factor
nothing.
is that is the
Is not
data
factor. Listen, sir, this not factor is generally a function to check whether the whatever I have passed is a factor or not. So I told you, if we are using the C function to create any character vector, it will not be a factor. So to check this, I have used the is dot factor function. So there are so many other other functions also, like is dot numeric. You can use this also, but it is depending in which particular thing you are using it. So gender is a character vector or character kind of vector. So I want to check whether the gender is a factor vector or not. So I have supplied this gender inside the is dot factor function. So it is returning me false. That means gender is not a factor. Means there is no categorization right now. If I want to categorize my complete data, I can use the factor function. So that I did. Getting my point, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you so much. So
So
till
here
here,
after the execution of this 208 line, is dot factor in bracket you write that vector gender, so it will give the output as a false.
yes. But I think I have already converted this into the gender now. If I am running into the factor now, so if I'm running this line again, it will this time this will give me true, because I have already converted this and I executed also in the R environment. So it is returning me true now.
Okay, before executing,
converting,
we have to
will
convert
give
it.
you false.
Okay, so we have to convert it into with the help of that factor method.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Now I'll come back to the gender again, because in the occupation it is not good to tell you few things. I am using so you can see what I did. I have written here the gender object. I am converting or I am creating a factor of gender, right? Apart from that, now you can see there are certain more parameters or arguments I can pass. That is labels. So there are how many labels? We have already seen 4: female, lady, male, and men, right? So suppose I am writing men, comma, male, comma, lady, comma, female, right? Then I'm labeling them as man as male, male as male, lady as female, and female as female. Done.
Ma'am,
Once
just
I will execute this, yes.
ma'am, and doubt in the previous thing, ma'am.
Hmm.
You entered occupation, all the factors, ma'am, all the factors, and you put those letters. After that, you put occupation, and did you put control enter?
Hmm.
After putting occupation, you put control enter.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So now I'm telling you what I did here. In the line number 218, you can see gender I created here as an object, but I want to convert it into the factor. So I have used here the function called factor. Inside this, I am passing the C function, which will store all the values which we want to pass. After this, I have defined the labels. As I know, there are only 4 unique categories, that is female, male, men, and lady. So in the labels, I have defined the categories. There are 4 categories: man, male, lady, and female. But I want to label them. I want to only convert them into the 2 categories. So what I did, I have defined men will be male, male will be male, lady will be female, and female will be female. So that way I executed it. And once after execution of this, once I called my gender function, in the output you can see it is showing me all the inputs or all the points which we have provided in the C vector. And along with that, it is showing me the labels. So now instead of 4, we are having the 2 only, because we have labeled them as a male and female only.
Female.
Is it clear?
Yes. Ma'am, in occupation, when I entered, I got error, ma'am. Error object occupation not found.
Have you executed occupation?
Yes,
You need to
ma'am.
run this. Have you run this?
I didn't run this, ma'am.
Without running, how it will identify? It is like you are sending postman without giving the address. So how he will that R will find that?
So
So
after
you need to run this line. You need to run this line. Both the lines you need to run.
okay, both lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
Without execution, how R will identify what is occupation?
I thought you will have to put control enter only.
No. Control enter you need to do. That is what I say. Control enter. That is a keyboard method to execute or run the line. Or maybe you can use this icon to run the line.
Okay.
So once you are running this, it should be reflected in your console. That means that run has executed by you. So you can see in my case, it is showing you like this.
For run, I have to select both lines, ma'am.
If you wish to go both together, you can go one
No,
by
I put occupation and I put run, but again I'm getting error.
Okay, can you share your screen?
Yes, ma'am.
I think it is not clearly visible to me. Ma'am, can you go to the tools
Yes, ma'am.
upward? The menus, I am talking about the tab.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Tools.
Click on that.
Okay, ma'am.
I think I cannot see. Global option is coming.
No, in tools, I'm not getting any option.
I think in the tools, it will be the last option, global options.
No, ma'am. I'll go click in that. In the way down. I should not click in this, ma'am. In the sharing, I should go down in my window and do it.
No, here only you can go. You
Here,
can see file
No, I
menu, edit
think-
menu. There is a tools menu available.
it is there, ma'am.
Single tab.
I'm clicking.
So once you are clicking, you would be able to see one dialog box is coming.
It's not coming.
Oh, it is possible.
You can see, ma'am. I'm
No, I
clicking.
cannot see.
Okay, ma'am. You
Have
can.
you shared your complete screen with us, or only
Yes.
you are showing a window?
No. Full screen only. I've shared.
Okay. So I think you are getting me what I'm saying. You need to go to the tools tab or tools menu.
Tools, I'm going, ma'am. Next to profile, it's coming. Tools is coming. But if I click that, it's not coming.
Sorry,
If I click that, it is not coming.
what you are clicking, that is not coming.
Tools.
Tools is not coming. Why so?
There are no
What
options.
others? Everyone can click on tools, and I hope you are getting the global options. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting.
Okay, good. So purpose is that why I'm saying this. I want I think Rama Meshi.
Yes, ma'am.
I want Rama to increase the font size. So from global options, you can change the font size.
Not. Okay, ma'am. I'll stop sharing. I'll try again.
Okay, you do, and then again you share.
Okay. ma'am.
Yeah. So I think Sneha ma'am is getting in the option, right? Global options are you
Ma'am,
getting?
I'm getting it on my
Yes,
Windows, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm getting
that's
the
good.
tools option on my Windows.
Okay.
In
So
that,
click
what
on
should
appearance. Click on appearance after that.
install package, check for package, version control,
Appearance.
terminal, background.
Appearance. I
No
think
appearance, no appearance, ma'am. Admin, memory, keyboard shortcut, modify. Global options, ma'am.
Below console, there is appearance.
Global options.
click on global options, and
Yes,
then
ma'am.
the window will appear. From there,
Yes,
you need to click on the appearance.
Appearance.
And the editor font size, please increase the size. Maybe till keep 12 or 13.
Okay, ma'am. Appearance.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Now share your screen.
Okay.
Okay. Run line number 35.
35.
Now 36.
Yes, ma'am.
I think you forgot to run line number 35.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Got it.
Okay, fine.
I'll stop sharing.
Yeah.
Okay. Just a second. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Okay, my screen is visible.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So this is about factor. I hope it is clear to everyone. Only this is what we need to do with the factors. In the chat, I have kept some things. I need to check what I did. Till gender. Okay. So what I have written in my R script, I'm sending in the chat box, right? So you can copy and paste if you wish. Fine. So now we are moving for the matrix. Done? Shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
So before talking about matrix and array, I need to clear you one thing, as we are not talking much about the matrix and array, because from the point of view of statistical analysis, we do not need to use these matrix and arrays, right? But still, as these are the data structures, so we will understand what these are, right? So matrix is two-dimensional and homogeneous. Data structure in R, right? So to create matrix in R, we need to use matrix function. The syntax for the same is matrix. Then you need to give the vector. You need to give the n row, n col, by row, and div. These are the parameters which are generally we are passing while creating the matrix. But let me tell you one thing. All the parameters except vector and n row or n col are optional, right? So fixed parameters or arguments are what? Vector. You need to give compulsorily, and either n row or n col. Instead of passing both, you can give one also, right? Not necessary you need to pass a number of rows and number of columns. Only one if you will give, even then matrix will be executed in R. And remaining two, by row and dim, are the optional parameters. If you will not pass, there will be no harm. Even then, the matrix will be created by R. Done. But we will see the use of these two also. Till here I am clear.
Just repeat that last line. No?
Okay. I said you need to pass vector and one, either n row or n column. Number of rows or number of column.
Column, okay.
Right? So that way matrix will be executed. If you are not passing by row and dim, these are the optional parameters, even then matrix will be created.
Okay. The top one is vector, the end row, column, row, and the last one is dimension, ma'am.
Dim, yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So shall we go for the first matrix creation?
Yes, ma'am.
So vector means I'm using a C function for passing the vector here. Suppose I'm giving the values as so I think everyone knows when I talk about the matrix. Matrix is what? It is nothing but the arrangement, arrangement of data in rows and column. And the important part of matrix is that it has order. Order is what? That is row into
Column.
column.
Okay,
How
okay.
many rows and how many columns are there, right?
Yes, that
So the
matters.
meaning is that if I'm passing the 4 elements, so possibility that which kind of order I can keep. It can be either 1 by 4, 4 by 1, 2 by 2. These are the possibilities only, right? So here I have given 2. If I'm giving 2 rows, it is quite obvious column will be 2. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Now I'm pressing Control Enter. You can see it is executed. Now pressing or calling M, pressing Control Enter, you can see,
Okay.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now copying the same and using the by row also. Then this is a parameter which is taking the logical value, true or false, right? So you can find when I have kept this false, it is showing me the same matrix. Meaning is that by row is by default false. I'm converting it into the true. So that means now arrangement of the elements according to the row. That means there are 4 elements, 2, 6, 4, 9. So 2 and 6 will go in the first row, 4 and 9 will go in the second row. Whereas previously you can find 2 and 6 coming in the first column and 4, 9 is going in the second column. Getting my point? Understanding the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Clear to every one of you?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, basically, we can do as per our requirement. You are saying earlier we have just gone with n row and n column, and now we have given the by row. See, it is coming in the order has been changed.
Order
Just
has
we have
changed.
mentioned-
Element position has changed.
Element, yeah, element.
Element position has changed. Fine. It is okay.
One thing, ma'am. By default, it will come like
By
in two
default,
sheets
it is
and so on.
false. Arrangement will be in the
Okay,
column.
Okay. Ma'am, okay.
Yeah. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Suppose I am creating the other matrix.
It's M1 or ML, ma'am?
M1. Up to
M-
you, ma'am. Name is totally up to the or user, whatever
Okay.
you want to give.
Ma'am, your metric MATRIC or MATRIX, both can work, ma'am.
It
No.
is X. Sorry, it is X.
Okay.
Done. You can see once I'm only passing the number of columns, even then it is executed. If you will pass number of row, even then it will execute. See, in both the cases I have shown you, right?
Okay.
Clear?
Madam, one more question.
Mhm.
In the line 33, the matrix that were created, here two rows and 2 columns. Okay.
Mhm.
So it is restricted to store only these 4 values. If we insert more than one value, then it is not going to store, no?
Obviously, if you are defining the order, it will go according to that.
Yeah. Okay. Just
Ma'am,
that,
here-
just in that, I just insert 2 values that are there and they give the error. So that's why I want to clear. That's why I'm asking.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
I told you the concept of matrix, it is order based, right? So there is, if I'm saying 2 by 2, 2 by 2 meaning is 2 rows, 2 columns. So it is total 4 elements, right? Clear,
Yes,
sir?
yes.
Right.
I got.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Madam, one more there. You are writing it has order R, comma C. So please
R into
write
C.
the row
R
and column.
into C. R
Yes.
into C. It is R into C.
See, so the write the row and column. The full form R and C. Means when I read it will understand. That R for row. Yeah.
Now it is fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, no. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
One query, ma'am.
सर जस्ट अ मिनट, मम्मी सेशन में है, सेशन में है. हाँ एग्जाम अच्छा गया, बाद में लगा दे. यस सर.
By row equal to T, that is equal to transpose.
By row equals to T. No transpose, no. It is a logical value, sir. I already told it, capital T and capital F are the reserved words for true and false.
But by row tree, after executing it, the matrix show me the transpose type.
No. It is not a transpose. I said by row equals to true. I think I need to write this, not T. It's true. Meaning is that arrangement of elements will be according to the row. Means first row will be filled. Getting my point? So 2 and 6 will be the element of first row, and 4 and 9 will be the elements of second row. Whereas if you are not passing this,
Yes, ma'am, I'm getting your point, but actually after executing it, the matrix appear it is the transpose type. Can I share my my screen?
okay, fine.
Now it's visible.
Yeah.
Is visible, ma'am?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
First one is A matrix I have here, and after the N by row equal to T, I am getting N equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Why? Row change to column.
Right. Meaning is that only. So this is only means it is not a kind of transpose. We can understand this is a transpose kind of thing, but it is the parameter which is arranging your elements in the row first. This is the meaning.
Row first.
Yeah, row first in the sense, firstly elements will be filled in the row. So as elements are 2, 3, 4, 5, so 2 and 3 will be coming in the first row, 4 and 5 will be going in the second row. But if you are not passing this by row equals to true, so by default it will be false. So arrangement will be 2 and 3 will be the elements of first column, and 4 and 5 will be the elements of second column. This is the meaning.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah.
Why by row equal to true means what?
By
T
row
for
equals to true meaning is we are asking R that arrangement of elements should be according to the row, and we are keeping this true means it will be according to the row. If you are not giving by row equals to T, it will take by default by row equals to false. That's why the arrangement will be in the columns.
Could I use here in by column equal to T?
No, that is not coming in the syntax. Only by row is there.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And I think it is serving the purpose. If you are keeping false, it will go in a column.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. The screen is visible to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Ma'am, is it line number 238? It means and row. Basically, you have not mentioned column here. So automatically it will coming by the same. If
Yeah,
you will
R
mention
is
again,
that much. Yeah, R is that much strong. It can understand if you are passing 4 elements and you are asking to keep 2 rows. So it is quite obvious. Matrix total elements are 4. So to complete it, there will be 2 columns should be created.
Basically, we need not write to n column equal to 2. You have no need to write, no? Automatically.
No,
Yes.
that
Okay.
is what I told you. These are the optional. Now written here or
Yeah. Okay. Right.
either of the you can provide.
Okay.
Yeah. Shall I go ahead? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Now we'll go for the dimensions. So how to create dimensions? So we need to use generally a normal, what I can say, vector function here. So suppose I want to give the row name.
If possible, ma'am, could you share the in chat box
Which one, sir?
the matrix and all the things, because I'm joining the last classes now, 6 p.m.
Okay, fine. I have pasted in a chat box. Done?
Yes, 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 ma'am. Yes. Thank you.
Now, means outside the matrix, I have defined these row names and column names of my matrix. Now, inside this, I need to use function called dim, and I need to give these dimensions using the list function. So So now you can compare. Previously, when I was calling a particular matrix, you can see this was the representation of rows and columns, right? But here, once I have given the names, it is coming like this. Getting my point? Putting in the chat box. You can check from there. And to make it more readable, you can do one more thing. I have entered this. So this is more readable for you. Indentation, as I told you already, IDE we are using, indentation problem is not there. It will be taken care by the RStudio. So you need to just enter, and that way it will work. Clear? Done, everyone? Friends, it is done.
Yes, ma'am. Why did you put dimension down, ma'am?
I said for the readability purpose.
Okay,
Because
okay, fine.
there,
Okay.
no? So I entered it.
Okay.
Basically, we can give the enter, no issues for that.
Yeah.
Earlier
Indentation.
we were thinking we need to write in one single line. It is not like that.
You
We
can
can
write
give
in
the
a
enter.
single line, no problem. But for the more better reading, for more better look, I did enter here.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. So I hope till here I'm clear. No problem with this. May I
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead? So we will see the arithmetic operations on matrices, right? So I'm not going and creating the new vectors already, new matrix. We have already created two matrices, which are of the same order, M and M1, right? So to save our time, I'm directly doing this addition. So suppose you can getting. Done? Friends, clear?
Just side by side we are running. We are doing.
Yes, ma'am.
Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Do just a minute. I'm doing one thing because somewhere I have kept
Madam,
it will create problem. Just a minute. Rather than doing this, I'll go with this. Executing again. Yeah. Now better. Do I need to copy this and paste in the chat?
No, ma'am.
Fine. But it's still for the other persons, if they wish, I have copied and pasted in the chat. So it meaning is what? It will add the same position element. 9 plus 2, 11, 13 plus 6, 19, 20 plus 4, 24, 3 plus 9, 12. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Similarly, subtraction. Done.
Light work.
Then multiplication. So here you need to see those who are from the mathematics side have worked on the matrix. They know this thing. The matrix product is a different kind of process, right? You need to see the order, and then the first row of the first matrix will be multiplied by the first column. Likewise, I think I'm not going that process. But if you are using this multiplication the way I have did here, so what it did, it will multiply the same position element, 9 into 2, 13 into 6, 20 into 4, and 3 into 9, right? But if you wish to get that kind of multiplication, that is the actual multiplication, in that case, you need to use the %/% M1. Done?
That's for division, ma'am. M% slash
Percent second matrix.
And value is coming 0, 0 and 0.
It should not come 0, right? Just a minute. Okay, I will cross check why it is giving me like this, right? Till now you can confine with this only. We need to see the actual multiplication, why it is not coming with this symbol. I need to cross check this, right? And then I'll go with the division. Then division, suppose I'm doing division of M1 by M. So we are getting this, right? Done? Till here it is clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have done normally bus. M1 divided by M. No use of percentage that you were using earlier.
So that I will check. I will let you know. I think there is
Okay,
a problem. Why it is not coming? I need to cross check.
Okay, fine.
Right. Yeah. So I think till here we have understood the concept of matrix, and it is clear to every one of you, I hope. Right? Not going in much deep. I'll take the next data structure, which is array. So arrays are homogeneous and n-dimensional. Generally, for storing the images and all kind of things, we are using the arrays, right? So I think I'm not going much detail. I'll only talk about how to create array. Array can be created using the array function. The syntax of array will be means you need to pass how many rows, how many columns, and how many matrix you want to make using the array function. So it is taking three things: number of rows, number of columns, and m. Clear? Matrix. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, next to homogeneous, what did you put, ma'am? Homogeneous and
N-dimensional.
n dimension.
N, yes.
Capital. Okay.
Apart from this, I forgot to write vector also you need to pass. Right? Now, suppose I'm creating my first array.
अरे विश्वजितली चांगला आहे तो.
I hope it is clear. I have passed firstly the vector with the 4 elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for passing how many rows, columns, and matrix I want to make using these elements, again I need to use C function. Inside this 2, 2, 2, meaning is I want to make a matrix of 2 row, 2 column, and there will be 2 matrix I'm requiring. So that way you can see it is showing me the output. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now,
Madam,
If
please
suppose-
repeat, madam, please.
okay, I said, okay, I
Ma'am,
said array function.
Ma'am, in multiplication, M1, M1 and M2, here you divide it. M1 percentage divide percentage. So that's the error is the multiplication, ma'am. M into M1.
I'm not getting M.
M into 261 line.
Okay, this one.
M into M1, the corresponding element is to multiplied here. It is not correct because the matrix multiplication is row into column.
Yeah, I told that thing.
And the thing is, M percentage into percentage M1. Then
It
you
is
get the
giving-
correct value.
It is giving you the answer.
Yes, M1 percentage into
Okay.
M1.
So instead of that slash, I need to use the into, right?
Actually, the matrix multiplication is not commutative, so that's why first you M1, then M, not M1. First matrix is M1.
Why so, sir?
But because
Both the matrices have same order, 2 by 2. So I don't think so there is some problem.
But the thing is, the matrix multiplication is not commutative. AB is not equal to BA.
I know this thing. I know this thing. I didn't say this thing. I only told you 2 matrices can be multiplied using this. Only you need to see order should be same. Means order should be same, meaning is that
First you put the M1, so that's why.
no, there is no problem, sir. I think if you are knowing, as you are talking about multiplication, so I think you are knowing this thing. So the main thing is which you need to keep in mind is that the
Yes.
number of columns of first matrix. Sorry. Should be equal to number of rows of second matrix. Right? This is the rule. So it is not necessary. I didn't say I'm multiplying M1 into M, or maybe M1 M into M1. It is totally up to a user which way you want to get. I know BA is not equal to AB here when I talk about the multiplication of the matrix, but I need to tell you how to multiply that. So that is why I did this. So you can see M is a matrix which is of order 2 by 2. M1 is also a matrix which is of order 2 by 2. So first matrix, number of columns are 2. Second matrix, number of rows are 2. So that means matrix multiplication is possible here. And even if you will go M1 multiplied by M, it is also possible, because in both the cases it is true. I haven't gone for checking that rule which you are saying to me, right? Is it clear? I hope.
One other thing is, ma'am, the division, can you divide the two matrix?
Sorry?
Division, is it possible?
I think division of the corresponding elements is done by the process which I told you. If you are going in a more mathematics, it is, in that case, I cannot say it is correct or no, but corresponding elements, division is possible, which I have shown you through this particular function of a particular way.
Yes, but actually, ma'am, never to use to division in the matrix, because matrix
I
division
know,
is
sir.
impossible.
Root, sir, I think you need to understand what I am telling you. I said if you will go with this process, same position element will be considered for the division.
Division, okay, okay.
Yeah. So I haven't told you that process, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, just a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
In all the other things, we were going M into M1. But in division, when you put M1 divided by M.
Again, I say, because I was knowing this thing, elements of M1 is greater than to the M. So that is why I did this. If you will go for M by M divided by M1, it is also fine. No problem.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubt?
No, ma'am.
But it is good. Even I am learning. It's good. So shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So A, I have defined here using the array function, right? So A is the object. Using the array function, I want to create an object A. Inside this, there should be 4 elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, which I have used or created using the vector C function, right? Then to define how many rows, how many columns should be in a matrix, that way I need to use again a C function. So here 2, 2, 2 stands for 2. First 2 is for the number of rows. Second 2 is number of columns. Third 2 is number of matrix, right? If you want to make change here, suppose I am coming and I am making it 3, right? So in that way, what it will be, using 1, 2, 3, 4, matrix will be of 2 by 2 order. This is first 2 things which is telling you, and total 3 matrix will be created. Is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Getting? Done?
Yes, ma'am. If possible, ma'am, you paste in the chat box.
Okay. From where? Can you tell me what was the last thing I pasted in the chat box?
The matrix and M1 plus addition.
Yeah. Okay, I think you can check. Then done, friends?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm creating one more array with some other elements. Now you can check. I have written here, means outside I have created two vectors v and v1, right? I am passing those in the array using the C function, and then I want to create a matrix of 2 by 2 order, and I want to create total 4 matrix, right? So you can check what it is doing for us. First two matrix are of the different values, and next two are of these whatever the same values we have given there. So that way we are creating the 4 different arrays. Similarly, if I want to create 4 arrays of a different values, so what I can do, I can create 4 different vectors outside, and that way I can pass those names here and I can create this. It is clear? Friends, it is clear?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm just checking now. Exactly the output. Can you show the please output?
Okay. Just a minute.
The 279 number line.
279.
Hmm.
Okay, you can check.
Okay, so V1 is a separate first array, V2 is a second array. After that, next, the last.
As we are asking for the 4 matrix, and we have passed only the 2 vectors. So again, 2 vectors has been repeated by us for meeting the 4 matrix requirement.
Okay, so firstly it shows vector 1 array. Second it will, sorry, vector not V array. Second show the array V1, and then third and fourth are repeated.
Yes.
Am I right, ma'am?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Clear?
Now just trying. Yes, okay.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, please paste all the arrays. Last one.
Sorry?
Only you paste the A array.
I'm not getting.
Ma'am, can you paste all the syntax of this array V1, B?
I think I already did, no?
No, ma'am.
Till A I already did, sir.
Until A.
What is the output of that last line 281B 1 comma?
Okay, one by one. I think please check. Everyone has reached through the line number 280 till 280.
Yes, ma'am. 280 up to clear now. From my side.
Okay. Okay. Then this is the indexing, if I say. Indexing or slicing. Done?
And basically, there are so many commands that we need to remember.
Sorry?
There are so many functions, so many commands that we need to remember. Yeah, we can get some kind of help from that. That basically you know all the things you are writing. So we had this looking. So like if you have written the function B1, this comma, that how we come to
So
know
this
that
is a
basically
way of indexing, and I think if you will look at the output of array, from there you can understand the indexing. You can understand from here. You can check. It is showing me comma, 1. This is first matrix, right? Comma, 2. This is second matrix. Comma, 3. First matrix. Comma, 4 matrix. But in our case, what I have passed, I have given B11. B stands for row. Row from, right? All the matrix.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Okay, fine.
So I don't think so. We need to recall, only we need to understand this thing. If we want to go for the indexing or slicing, we need to use these square brackets.
Yeah, bracket I know. I was just thinking there are so many command functions that we need to remember for that. That's why I'm looking. The command functions.
So that is what
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Slicing and
Yeah.
indexing is based on this particular square bracket. So whenever you are interested to slice your any of the object, you need to use the square bracket, and
Square
inside
bracket.
that you can pass the positions.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. Done. Clear. In matrix, I think we didn't go for the slicing. Do I need to tell you slicing in matrix also? Done. Clear? I think it is not tough. So I'm copying this in the chat box. If you are using these, so at a correct place, you can paste in your R script or in your R word file or in your Word file, right? Done? Clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Fine, friends.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, one more question. That 288 number line, na, that 287, it shows the horizontal 1, 2, 3, 4. But when we're at the B 288 line executing, it shows only 2 columns.
You need to understand here. I think Satish sir is talking.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you need to understand when I'm talking about 287. So at which position we have given the number? At first position, and first position is for the row. So from all the matrices, it is taking the element. Getting me? So you can check here in the output if I come. Yeah. Not A, B. Where is B? This is B, right? Getting, sir?
#11.
So you can see
1,
first
5, 3, 7.
1, 5, right? Then 2, 6, then 1, 5 and 2, 6. So you can find 1, 5, 2, 6, 1, 5, 2, 6. Clear? It is picking the row only from all the 4 matrices. I hope you
It's a first that
only
one
first
is from
row.
the first
One
row.
is at the first position, means it is taking the row. And which row it is taking? First row. Right? Instead,
The
and in the
contents
line,
are of that. The
Yes.
first, the B1, here we write now that 287 number line. In that B, so B contains the V1. So V and V1. So here V contains 1357. So when we combine these two arrays, na, so V1, V2, something
I think,
jumbling.
sir, I'm not getting you what you are telling me. You need to understand when I talk about the indexing. So please understand what is the concept. Here in the arrays, there are 3 dimensions: row, column, and matrix.
Column
And I'm giving
matrix.
the
Yes.
position of the row only, and I'm keeping remaining to blank. That means from all that remaining 4 matrices are there, right? And there are total 2 columns in every matrix. So I'm only picking the first row elements of all the 4 matrices, because remaining 2 positions are blank. But if suppose I have kept here 1, and now I'm pressing enter, you can see it is giving me only 1, 5. From the first matrix, first row is picked.
No, give us.
Getting?
No, ma'am. See, the when we execute that before that the line that you write wrote 287, in that B in bracket 1 comma and bracket close. So it going to access the first row of both matrices.
All the 4 matrices.
All the 4 matrices. So it contains the first row. So first row is 1.
1, 5.
First
2,
1,
6.
5.
2, 6.
1, 5, 2, 6. 1, 5. Yeah, yes. Now got 1 comma is first row of 2 vectors. So first row is 1, 2. Second row is 5, 6. 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the second matrix, no?
Second matrix is 2, 6,
Yes,
4, 8.
2, 6, 4, 8. Yes, but the out of that combination of V1 and V2, V and V1, the first row is 1, 2 of V1, V, and 5, 6 of V1, isn't it?
1, 2. Sorry. From
From
the first
V.
matrix, 1, 5. First row I'm picking. Second,
Yes,
2, 6. Again,
yes,
1, 5. Then 2, 6.
yes. 4 times. 1, 5, 2, 6. And when we write the comma and 1, then we get
1. I want to access first matrix
288.
now. So first matrix is 1, 5, 3, 7, which is coming here 1, 5, 3, 7.
Ma'am, I tried comma 1 comma. Is it right? I try to see what the output is coming. Comma 1 comma.
Possible.
It is showing some value. It is showing. So
It will give you the column.
yeah. Okay.
1, 3, 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, one query is in console m comma 2 is 49. How it come?
Sorry.
Right. In console m comma 2 m bracket.
Line you are talking about, sir. I'm not getting. This one you are saying?
Not in edited window, it is in console outputs.
Sir, this is console only.
Yes, the console m square bracket comma 2.
You can see in the console I selected the line. This is what you are talking about.
That's the above line. The above line. M
This?
square bracket. Yes. Outcomes.
Sir, I think I told you I have made changes here in the matrix. In the matrix, I am telling you the indexing and slicing. So if my matrix is M and I'm not giving the first position, that means I'm asking to take only the second column of my matrix. 2 is for the column. We know the order is row and column. So I'm not passing any row. I'm specifying the column I want to pick, second column. So
Yes,
in
yes.
the M, you can see, check the what is the second column.
Oh, in aim. Okay, okay. Got it, ma'am. Got it.
Right?
49. 49 comes. Yes, yes.
Fine. So I hope till here it is clear to everyone. May I go for the last data structure now? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
This is a most important data structure in R, right? Because now onwards, if from tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, when we'll go for the analysis kind of thing, statistical analysis kind of thing. So the role of data frames will be very important for us, right? Now, data frames are heterogeneous and two-dimensional. Arrays in R, right? That means they can take a mixed kind of objects, and also you can arrange them in a row and column. So when you are going for the tabular kind of formulation or tabular form of your data, you are generally preferring to go for the data frames, right? So to create data frame, we need to use function called data.frame. Talking about its syntax. We need to pass the vectors, and there is a parameter or argument called string as factors. This takes only true and false as a values, right? So string as a factors meaning is what? If any of the string vector you are passing, whether you want to convert it into the factor or not. So if you are keeping is true, so all the string vectors will be converted into the factors. If you are passing it false, it will keep them as a string only. By default, this is a false, right? Done. I'm putting this in a chat box. Done.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So we will see there are various ways of creating, not various means 2-3 ways of creating data frames. So we will go with the first method or first way, which is, suppose I want to create a database of these students, right? So I want to take their names. So I'm creating all the vectors here. So arbitrary, I'm taking any names, right? Which can serve a purpose, and I'm already taking the data of 5 students. So I created a vector of names of the students, and I supplied here 5 names. Executing this. With this, I am also taking one more vector, which is of the age. Suppose then So the important thing you need to pay attention here is that every vector should be of same size. This is the limitation of data frame. It is quite obvious because we want to create a database. So for each and every, suppose I'm taking a name as an example. So for each and every student name, there should be all the possible values available with us, right? So that is why when I talk about the data frame, you need to always create all the vectors of same sizes. It is important, right? Subject, I'm creating, suppose subjects are maths, bio, commerce, arts, and bio. Then only 3 vectors I created now, right now. Now I'll create the data frame. I'm giving the name to my data frame as df using the data dot frame. I need to pass all the 3 vectors which are created outside. Visible, I hope. So I have pasted in the chat box. You can take it from there if you wish. And if you're creating, it is also okay, fine. Done?
Ma'am, wait, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Once you people are done, you please tell me.
Done, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. No error you are getting, I hope.
No, ma'am.
Good. You can check whether the created data frame is a data frame or not. It is giving you true, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I go ahead?
Yes.
We'll see the next way. Second way of creating the data frame. Rather than creating your vectors outside, right? You can create your vectors inside the data.frame function. So what I'm doing, I'm using again the names. Purposefully, I'm doing this because I want to let you know.
Ma'am, one query is
Yeah.
each dot data frame, each dot data dot frame df true. What does it mean?
It is checking whether the data frame which you have created df, it is a data frame or not.
Okay.
Done? Getting everyone?
This is the second method, ma'am.
This is the second way, yes.
Okay.
And even if you wish, you can pass this symbol also, not necessarily equal. Both way it will work.
Ma'am, here we know don't need to put that data underscore frame, data dot frame only.
Data.frame.
Okay.
I think previously also I used data.frame.
Data dot frame.
Yeah, it is a method. String as factors, I forgot to pass here. If you wish, you can pass in this also, right? Here also we can pass. There is no problem. Done?
Ma'am, kindly paste in the chat box.
Yes.
Done, ma'am.
Fine. Shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if suppose we want to, suppose initially I was having only 5 students, right? Now I want to increase the number of students. Means I want to add some more lines in my existing data frame, that is EF. Here I was having the data of only 5 students. Now I want to merge these remaining 3 students data into this, right? What I need to do? Means whenever you want to merge, or sorry, not merge, add new rows, that is,
Ma'am, string as a factor is equal to T. Is it required?
it is not required. If you will not pass, even then it will work. I said already. I am removing this, right? Fine.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
why you are getting the output like names .. .c .. Surya Geet Hina? I am getting simple table like structure.
It is good. I think it should come like that only. I don't know why I'm getting this. It should come like that only, ma'am. Okay.
Madam, me too. The same answer, the same type of answer that you have. ..
I
Yes,
think I
same,
said it is
same
good for getting the same way, sir. Don't go in that. Don't go in the look. You need to understand the concept, I think, right? So once we will merge, I think I should also get the same table. Fine.
But the first way is good one, na, for presenting the table. The second one, that is not that much looking good.
But it is not in my hands, sir. No, it is given by the R.
No, but no, it is not like that. But the first way is good. That is the thing. Means
I
the
know
way
that.
after the first way, so what is the
Ma'am,
benefit of
that
the
may
second
be
way?
the concern because I have put names is equal to, you have earlier you
Yeah,
have
maybe that can be the reason. Similarly, you see, I did the same, right? Now it is fine.
yes, now you are getting the exact output.
Okay. So I'm
it's
coming.
arrow equal to.
Yes. So I was talking about that if I want to add new rows, right? That is the data of new subjects. Subjects means, sorry, again, I need to add respondent. Maybe people get confused. So I'm saying if I want to add new rows in the existing data frame, right? What do we need to do? We need to append the newly created data frame into the existing. Getting? Using R-bind function. Clear, everyone? Okay, so I'm pasting this in the chat box.
Using or
bind. I think I have pasted there in the chat box. You can check me. Done.
yes, ma'am.
So condition is what? Condition is both data frames should have same columns. Then getting my point, that is why I have kept same columns in both the data frames. Clear?
Yes, ma'am, got the answer.
Good. Thank you. So this way we can add new rows into the existing data frame. What if I want to add some new column or one new column, right? So firstly, I'll create that new column. Suppose I'm creating a new column of marks. So total 8 elements I need to pass, as there are total 8 students data available to me, right? So I'm writing here marks value.
Madam, when I use that R bind function, so this DF and DF1 are not merging. This shows the DF1 only.
Sorry?
Two times the same array they are using, that DF1. Here the two that arrays were created, no? Sorry, data frame. DF and DF1. These two data frames were created. The contents of DF is the Dhawan and Rahul that you created. And after that DF1 that I created, the contents are different. So when I use that R bind, so it gives the, it will not exactly DF, it will show the twice DF1 only.
Sir, I think I already told you this thing. Maybe you have not listened to me. I said, this is a condition. You need to keep the fields same in the both the data frames. And if fields will not be same, how you will merge?
Madam, fields are same, the names, age, subject, the same fields are taken here in the DF1.
Then what is the problem?
So it will, when I use the R bind, so it will just the DF1 it will use. It will display only DF1 twice. It will not merge, or it will not combine the DF
You
and
share
DF.
your screen, sir. You share your screen.
Okay, I will share. My screen is visible, ma'am?
No. Yeah.
So this one is the same, the names, that DF1, DF.
Can you, sir, increase the size of the font? I cannot see clearly. I think I told the process, go to the tools. Is there global optional tools? Not, sir, tools, sir. Global options, last one. Appearance from the left side. Fourth option, appearance. Change the font size. Edit. Font size, sir. Increase this. Okay, fine. Not more than that, sir. It will be difficult to see everything in a one row in that case. Till 14.
So how much? 15?
13 is okay. 13 or 14 is fine.
Now it is visual, ma'am. This is the data frame 1, and this one is data frame DF.
Sir, I think you need to be little consistent. Please be there on a screen. You are switching, so I cannot read things.
Okay.
Fine. I think of DF I have seen. Come to the DF1. Okay, fine. Go down. Fine. Okay. So do one thing. Go to the data frame 1, DF. DF. Go up. Go up. Okay. Go up, sir. I said up. Yeah. Select 92, 93, 94 lines, all three together. Run this. Run the DF line, 99 number. Okay, come down. Come
100
down.
number line.
No, come down. DF you have executed, yes. Now run the DF1, 103, I think, 108. So 2 vectors you created with the same name. Why? Why twice you have
No,
created?
this is the no. What I'm doing for the purpose to arrange in a proper manner that ma'am told, na, that she used the equal to sign in front of in
Okay.
place of that particular
Okay,
symbol.
so run a line number 110.
Just I'm
110.
just I'm trying that.
110.
Yes.
Run 110.
Yes, I run.
Now 111. Go down. Now 116. And then 17.
Okay. Miss the previous that DF run. So for joining again, we have to run this DF again.
I'm not getting. Please repeat.
Means that DF already run, na? So I got the answer. So there is a need to again run that I'm asking.
Sir, we
For
are
getting the answer.
binding the 2 data frames and storing in the DF. So it is quite obvious now DF has changed, no? Getting my point, Satish sir?
Okay.
So again, you need to call.
So DF changes, but after binding session. After binding, the DF going to change, no?
Yeah. So that is why
So
we are
this
calling
previous-
100.
No, the previous part of DF that we run again, the combining the 3 lines
If
and
you
then
run
run.
again,
So-
so that way it will show you only the 5 elements. After
Okay.
merging, you need to only run line number 117, sir. If you are using the previous one, it will again show you the data of 5 people.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, shall I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think people are leaving the meeting, maybe.
They are joining our meeting.
Okay, maybe I think we got little late just on it. I'm sharing my screen. Only few things we need to see and then we'll wind up. Just a minute. So I think till here everyone has got this marks. We have created one more vector. We want to make it as a column now. Fine. Can I go ahead?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I think I need to check. I haven't done this priorly, but I'll check. Just a minute, please do not type anything. Wait for me. Will it work? Yes, it will work. Yeah, you can check. In my case, just a minute. Just a minute, friends, huh? Then I think you are getting the same like mine. So we are using cbind function to joining a new column into the existing data frame. Clear?
You have added a marks column, no?
Yeah.
You have added the column of marks.
Yeah, added a
Marks
new
column.
column.
Okay,
Marks
okay.
column. Yes.
Ma'am, please paste in the chat box.
Okay. Done? I think this is the easier method. One more method there available to bind the new column into the existing data frame, but I think I'm not telling you. Maybe people will get confused, right? So we will go with the cbind function only. Fine, everyone? Three more functions I need to tell you, and then we'll wind up. str, it will show the structure of data frame. Head function, show the.
Ma'am, your screen is not visible.
What about others?
Dr. Karthik
Yes,
Vera is
ma'am.
presenting the show.
My screen is not visible.
Yes, he
Dr.
has to
Karthik
stop
Vera's
sharing them.
screen is visible.
Okay, so I think,
No, that's
whereas you have any query, you want to ask something?
No, ma'am, I think that happened by mistake.
Okay. But I think until and unless he will not stop sharing, I cannot share.
It is
Now
not
your-
sharing from my end, ma'am.
no.
No,
Now it stopped.
no.
Now it stopped.
Now your screen is visible. ma'am.
So str function will give you the structure of your data frame. You can check here. Once I type the structure of data frame, it is showing me the total number of observations and how many number of variables are available in my data frame. And what are those variables? These are listed names, age, subject, and marks. And these are the types. Name is a character, age is a number, subject is a character, and marks is a number or numeric kind of vector. And these are the values, right? When I'm typing head data frame, that means it is giving, by default, it is giving me first 6 rows, and tail is giving me by default first, last 6 rows. But if I am writing head TF and I'm asking only for the first 3 rows, it will show me only first 3 rows, right? So customization is possible. Clear, everyone? So this is about the data frame, and I think all the remaining 4 types of data structures which we have seen: vector, matrix, array, and the data frames. I hope it is clear.
Copy it to the.
I'm doing. Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Bara sir, can you share your screen? Possible for you to share the screen? May I stop share? Yes, Bara sir, can you share your screen? May I stop share my screen? I hope it is done, friends. You are getting what I think I tried to explain you. May I stop share my screen?
And there is
Yes.
one point that you have mentioned, the show the first 6 row. We cannot move the 7th row basically. There is mention only the limitation of this thing in head and tail.
By default, if you're giving a hide function, it will only show you first 6 rows. But if I'm specifying the data frame 3, so that means it will show me first 3 rows.
You have mentioned head here, 3. If you will mention here 5.
Sorry?
But basically you have mentioned here 3. If you will mention here 5, then it will
So
show
it
the
will
5.
show you first 5 rows.
Okay, if I will write 7.
Sorry?
If I will write 7, what will happen?
It will show you first 7 rows.
First 7.
Whatever number you will pass, it will show you those number of rows.
Okay, you have mentioned show the first 6 row. It is basically if you will
By
not write
default,
it.
sir.
Okay, by default. Okay.
Getting me? Okay. Yes, sir. You want to ask me something? What error you are getting? C bind DF marks. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Error is what? Differing number of rows. Number of rows are differing. Okay. So there is a problem in your case. I think you are adding this to the data frame in which there are only 5 rows, the first one. You need to run line number 94 again. Please run line number 94 again. Okay, go up where you have created DS, come here. First data frame. Okay, go up, yeah. Select line number 64, 65, 66. All three together. Run this. Yeah, run this. Execute it. Good. Code come down. Now run line number 71. Come down. Line number 80, I think. No. Just a minute. So do one thing. The same error you will get like mine. Replace this assignment sign by the equal in all the 3 vectors. Assignment that, yes. After names, the symbol that less than hyphen. No, less than hyphen. You need to remove that and put the equal.
Before the C.
Equal. Remove this also. No. Remove the entire symbol. Remove the less than as well, sir. Do not keep less than. Do not keep hyphen. Only keep equal. Are you listening? I hope. No, hyphen. That less than is there, sir. Remove that. I'm telling you, you need to type subject equals C in brackets, maths, bio, and arts. I hope you got my point. Similarly, in the age and names also, you need to do the same thing. Remove the symbol, replace it by equal. Equal. Come in the age also. Equal. Now come to the line number 80 and run this. No, do not need to select. Do not need to select. Or if you are selecting, select the entire 80, 77 to 80. Yes, then run. Come. Okay, come down. Then line number 94. Come down. Line number, just a minute, 96. Line number 99. And lastly, 100. I hope you are getting now. So fine. I hope problem resolved. Okay. So thank you, everyone. This is all from my side for the day.
Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I am facing same problem, but I am not able to solve it.
Okay. If you can share your screen, then I can help you.
Okay, ma'am.
Are you sharing, Sonali ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, it's showing or not?
I can see, but apart from that one extra window, I can see. Yeah, now it is fine.
Yes,
Can
ma'am.
you increase the font size, ma'am? Global. Last one, the last one.
Yes, ma'am.
Fourth one, appearance. Fourth, font size, instead of 10, make it 12 or 13. Done. Apply. Done. Yeah. Okay. What error you are getting, ma'am? Are you getting any error?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the error?
Ma'am, error in match dot names, claim name, exit name do not match previous name.
Go little up in the console. I need to see what you have run. Go little up. I want to see the line before error. No, in the console I'm talking.
Okay.
Okay. Come where you have defined the data frame. Line number, yeah. 287. Okay, select all three lines together. Run this. Line number 292. Done. Come down.
Yes, ma'am.
Down. Line number 300, I think. Come down. 300 or 301. Come down. 300. Line number 300. Come here. Yes. Run this. Yes. Come down. 307. Just a minute. I think it is subjects or subject.
Ma'am, subject.
In the first data frame, we have passed subject. Ma'am,
Yes.
just come to the line number 300. Make it subject. Now run again, line number 300. Okay, come down. Come down. 307. Now 8.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So I think you people need to understand this thing. Means from the errors of other people, we can understand this thing. What type of mistakes we do not need to do. And the field length should be same, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, fine. So I hope this is all from my side for the day. And if you have any queries, I think I'm here. If not, yes. Any queries?
No query, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so
From my
much.
side.
Okay, fine, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, everyone.
For such a wonderful session, and you have so patience to solve everyone's problem.
Thank you so much, Satish sir. I think this is my duty.
A very good way to solve the problems. You're taking too much positively. The
So much.
smallest problems are there. The mistakes that done by our side are small, but you didn't find it. But your observation is too good, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Satish.
Thanks a lot, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, everyone. We are meeting tomorrow now for the next session. Yoga, sir, we are
Thank
done
you,
for
ma'am.
that. Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, that's it.
Thank you, everyone.